How are we doing, guys? Welcome back to Where I Spawn, number 1 on this Monday. Just after Raw, just finished. We'll do that in another video, guys. Full Raw review, next video. This video today, though, is wrestling news, wrestling chat. We've got loads of stuff to talk about from the wrestling world. As always, loads of stories, loads of news. We're going to talk about Triplemania. Here we are. Ricochets from Mexico. Talk about Moose there, TNA X Division title, that was on the line. We'll talk about some new champions, AAA Tag Team Champions, Angel and Berto from WWE. Talk about that. Joe Hendry was there, quite funny. His theme music in Spanish. Not seen that before. That was good. We'll talk about that. Let's talk. Cora Jade, Eleanor Black. She makes her debut and first match after WWE on the Indies. The Godfather has a massive crash in his truck. He's okay, just to be clear. But wow, WWE legend, the Godfather. Wow, awful. In his Ram truck there on Sunday. Massive crash. He's okay, just to be clear. We'll talk about that as well. We'll talk about a bit of news about Giulia from Peter Insider. Alberto Del Dickhead. Rio Patron, whatever you want to call him. We've got a bit of news, good news, I will call it, about that guy. Okay. See him on the thumbnail. John Moxley and AEW are getting sued by someone who used to work for him. Yeah. Unbelievable. And then, to finish off, guys, we'll talk about Ricochets' social media activity. What is he doing? In a stupid tweet and delete he did today. Wow, we'll talk all that, guys. It's that guy. What? Unbelievable. Right, let's get started. Raw's just finished. Good show. We'll talk about that. Liv Morgan. Looks like she's injured. Yeah. Suspected. Wait and see. Dislocated shoulder. Yeah. Had to stop a match versus Kairi Sane. So, speedy recovery. Thoughts on players? Liv Morgan, who's doing great in WWE. Hope you're okay, Liv. We'll wait and see, what the reports come out, what injury is, how long she's out for. That's awful. Don't want to see any injuries in wrestling. Right, that's about this then. Let's get going then. Triplemania, Ricochets, Sunday night. Right, Angel and Berto, they're the new AAA Tag Team Champions, or Triple A. Well done. Yeah, bit different. I mean, we've got an NXT wrestler who's the TNA champion. Now we've got WWE Tag Team as the AAA Tag Team Champions. Unbelievable stuff. So well done there. Good stuff. Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. That's the one. In Spanish. Oh, yes. That was quite cool. He came out last night. Joe Hendry. El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. versus El Messias versus Moose. TNA X Division title. Whoever wins, new champion. I was like, right, 6-sided ring. 6. Like TNA used to be. Not a fan of them things. That's what it was, guys. I've got a picture of it here. I'm like, right, okay, probably Joe Hendry or Moose winning this then. Anyway, Moose got the win in the end. Retains his X Division title. Well done there. Just finish off that show as well. We had Alberto Del Dickhead. Patron. Rio, whatever you want to call him. I can't stand that guy. Surveyor fan. You know what I mean? You get me? Yep. Okay. Anyway, versus El Hijo del Vikingo in a cage for the title. I was like, oh, please, Vikingo win. And he did. Because someone came out, not sure who it was, and got the handcuffs and tied him against the ropes. Botched at first. He didn't tie the handcuffs properly. Then he had to go back and do it again. And then El Hijo del Vikingo climbed over the top of the cage. And there you go. Got the win. Still, AAA Mega Champion. Good stuff. Vikingo. He's a great wrestler. Right, let's move along, guys. That's a bit of AAA action going on there. AAA for you guys. Have you heard? Here we go. Cora Jade. Elania Black. Black Label Pro. She had a match of the weekend. June the 14th. First match after WWE. She got the win with a cool spike DDT. Oh my god, brutal. So, good stuff there. Bit of news update there. Loads of people are free agents now. And on the indies, people like Gigi Dolan, Cora Jade, Shotzi, who's everywhere this year. Different countries. Wow. Right. let's talk about this then. The Godfather, WWE Hall of Famer, of course. Has he got a Hall of Fame yet? Oh, God. I can't remember. Memory loss. Has he got a Hall of Fame yet, guys? Anyway, he did a signing, because a lot of wrestlers do signings, you know, at wrestling conventions. On his way back, he rolled it 3 times. He wasn't driving. He's the passenger, and he had a guy driving. But he's absolutely fine. Nothing wrong with him whatsoever. The car, though, the vehicle, wow. A Ram, is it a Ram Dodge pickup? Can you see, guys, or not? What a mess. Can you see that, guys, or not? Rolled it. The roof stinted. That is unbelievable. So glad you're okay. I'm not sure you saw it, guys, or not. Did you see that or not? I'll just zoom right in. Look at that. What a mess. Unbelievable. Oh, hope you're okay. Thoughts and prayers. He's fine, by the way. He did do a video on Facebook. You saw on Facebook afterwards saying nothing wrong with him, it's fine. But it was really wet and raining and skidded and rolled it 3 times. That is unbelievable. So there we go. Okay. Nicer news. That's about Giulia. She's great, isn't she? On the main roster now. Here we go on SmackDown. Peter Insider. Here we go. Quote, the internal belief in WWE is that Giulia will be heavily showcased on SmackDown in the coming weeks. There you go. And then Elite Rockers X puts, what? So Giulia's winning the US title? Eyes emoji. Yeah, I think she is. I think she's going to take it off Zelina Vega, who's okay, botches quite a lot, no offence. That's why Chelsea Green's got a broken nose. Anyway, yeah, let's see Giulia versus Zelina, and then Giulia will take the title there. She's great, isn't she? Giulia. So, yeah, former NXT Women's Champion. So, looks like it's getting a bit of a push there, it looks like there. Right, got some cool news here. So, last of the weekend, Alberto Del Patron, Rio, per bodyslam.net. Here we go. Quote, Alberto Del Rio news. WWE has no plans to use Alberto Del Rio in any capacity. There's zero chance Del Rio returns to WWE TV, even with the AAA acquisition. End quote. What do you think, guys? Leave a comment down below. Not being used at all. Not gonna be used. Yeah, there's quite a lot of drama around that guy. Domestic violence charges, I'll say allegedly, on Sevilla, having fights with people in the crowd at AAA because someone took the chair in, so he took it back. Yeah, maybe WWE don't want to be associated with someone like that, or problems. So, looks like he's not even going to be on WWE TV. Okay, good. Let's carry on then. Let's finish off, guys. Here we go. We'll do Ricochet last. That muppet. Right. John Alba, nice guy. Does Matt Hardy's podcast. He reports as well. SI.com. He's reporting that Christopher Dispenser, okay, a production crew member, who used to work for AEW, 2019, yeah, and he worked 2024 December, that was his last time. Right. Okay. He's filed a civil lawsuit on May the 30th, a couple of weeks ago, in Wayne County Circuit Court against AEW and AEW World Champion Jon Moxley. The lawsuit alleges negligence by AEW and Jon Moxley, as well as civil assault and battery by Moxley, stemming from an incident during a May the 10th, 2023 edition of Dynamite. So, 2 years ago. It was quite a long time ago. Okay, just reading here, guys. Let's carry on. Let's look. His name is Christopher Dispenser. Claims that during a cage match, yeah, Moxley and Kenny Omega, he came out the ring, Moxley. There's a video of it on X, if you want to go and look, guys. So he's got proof, this guy. He gets the screwdriver off his production crew guy. Okay. Moxley unexpectedly shoved him to the ground while grabbing a screwdriver. Okay. Causing severe neck and shoulder injuries requiring cervical fusion and shoulder surgeries. God. The lawsuit asserts Jon Moxley deviated from the script. Not scripted, okay. constituting assault and battery by showing intent to harm or reckless disregard for dispenser's safety. It further alleges Moxley had a history of disciplinary issues known to AEW. Multiple high-level AEW sources speaking unofficially to SI denied knowledge of such issues, and one described Moxley as a respected locker room leader. End quote. Let's get talking about it, guys. Right, yeah, something else up to this as well. Moxley had a history of disciplinary issues. No, I don't think he has, actually. That's made up, or... Okay, not sure about that one. Yeah, so what do I think about it, guys? Well, it doesn't look good for Jon Moxley of AEW, and they will lose this case, my personal opinion, because I've seen the video of it. The official AEW cameraman, he comes out of the ring, okay, to get a screwdriver, but pushes this guy, right? What's his name? Christopher Dispenser, and he goes flying on his shoulder. Bang. Yeah, no need to do that. I don't know why he did that. He wasn't meant to hurt him, probably part of his character, but yeah, it's not good. Not good at all. I don't think you're going to win the case. So it's either going to court, or Tony Khan's going to like, yeah, sorry, it's in Britain we call it an out-of-court settlement, which means you pay thousands of pounds and you don't go to court. I'm not sure what you call it in America, but there we go. So one and two things will happen, and he will lose if he does go to court, because it's all on video, and he did push him, and he did hurt him. Yeah, it's also, God, can I say it? Let's look. Yeah, it wasn't on purpose assault and battery. He just did that. It wasn't like he actually beat him up. He just pushed him a bit, but he pushed him quite hard. He went flying, this guy. That's all. Severe neck and shoulder injuries requiring cervical fusion shoulder surgeries. Right, fair enough. And what he wants. Did I read that bit? What he wants? Actually, I haven't read that bit. $25,000 he wants, or more, to pay for, I'm not reading this, but I definitely read this as well, medical bills, emotional distress, things like that. Right, I think he'll probably get that. I've seen some of the comments saying, money grab, he's just doing it for the money. Well, no, he did get pushed over. Not non-scripted, so... So, yeah, let us know what you think, guys, in the comments. So, tell you what Ricochet thought about this, guys. Deleted tweet. Of course they do. They do a tweet and think that was a bit stupid. Better delete it. You see him on the thumbnail? There we go. Right. KXNGAO. Quite a lot. I see this guy on Twitter. It's cool. He put this. AEW and Jon Moxley sued for negligence, civil assault, and battery by production crew member. And he goes on. Christopher Dispenser claims he suffered severe neck and shoulder injuries. There you go. Right. So Ricochet quote tweeted it. Right. Put his own wording. Quote. We live in a world of pussies. End quote. Let's talk about Ricochet. I think Ricochet thinks he's like funny. But you're not. I know you're like a heel on TV, but on social media, you just come across as a bit of a dickhead, to go honest with you. Annoying. That was a stupid tweet, because you're probably going to win. No wonder you deleted it. I'm not sure Tony Khan told you to, but yeah, that's... what do you think, guys, about Ricochet's social media activity on X? Pretty stupid. Takes shots at fans, thinks he's funny when he's not. Acts like a dickhead or a muppet. There you go. I think it's absolutely stupid. You need to take the phone away from Ricochet. Don't go on X or Twitter, Ricochet. You look stupid. Oh my God, he's had feuds with JD from New York. Had a feud with him. Takes shots at fans. Comes out with some stupid crap sometimes. The things I see on it, I'm like, oh, I just ignore it now. I see it on my timeline. I'm like, oh God, Ricochet's at it again. No, you're not funny, clever. It's just stupid. And that tweet was absolutely ridiculous. And no wonder you deleted it. But unfortunately for you, this thing called screenshot is around in the world in 2025. So everyone took screenshots and everyone said, oh my God. Just see the comments. Did I see one? The first comment I saw was, quote, what a fucking moron Ricochet is. End quote. Yeah, it says it all, doesn't it? Yeah, I totally agree as well. But there we go. I'm off, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give us a thumbs up. Helps the channel grow. People on YouTube will see my videos. Press the subscribe button if you're new and wondering who's this guy? Worldwide Sport #1. That's around wrestling news, wrestling chats. Thanks for watching. Next video will be a full Raw review. Loads of cool stuff on there happening tonight. Asuka returned as well, didn't she? So good stuff. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.